What is going on, guys? It's Absolute in the building, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys my method or my way that I found was the best for me to get gold, gems, and also at the end of the video I'll be showing you guys how to beat the sadness boss for the last raid for this Naruto village thing. It was just Naruto, but they don't want to copyright it. Sadness or Pain. I'll be showing you guys how to beat it. And so first I'm gonna start off with gold. So the best raid to get gold is the tuning exams. This is because the mobs are very easy to beat and it's in an enclosed area. Okay, so we're loaded in, and all you really need is someone with good AoE. So I could even pick Rukia or Tukia, I think her name is. But all you need is someone with good AoE, because these guys are pretty squishy, and if you have AoE like this, it's easy to clear. I don't have this person leveled up, but if you level him up, then or her up, should be very strong, right? Like all you need is AoE, because they're in an enclosed area, like this whole circle, and it's easy just to gather them up and kill them like this. It's not too hard. So if you want gold fast to like level up pretty easily, this is what you should do. This is how you level up fast, because when with the gold you could purchase photo units to level up to feed to your strongest unit. And if you're curious on how I got Broly or Trolly, I literally unlocked him like the 13th spin, because before all you needed was 13 spin for pity count, and I got him on my first pity count. That's pretty lucky. My friends kind of mad because they didn't really get legendary units, but then Anime Mania changed it, so all you need is like 45 spins for sure legendary. I think that's pretty cool, but it's gonna take a lot of grinding for sure legendary. At least it's better than the old system, because even if you use 45 spins, you might not even get legendary. So Broly has good AoE, so I could just easily clear this. And boom. Like you don't even need to like do anything. You just need someone of good AoE, and you can clear this pretty fast. Common units are really bad, and uncommons, like Rukia is an uncommon, but she's pretty good, and rares are like actually up there. I might make a tier list on this when they release new characters, just so you know. So look, 500 gold. This is the fastest way to get gold, only because you could get units to feed, and also your gold is good. 25 gems, but gold, literally, it's so easy to do. All you need is AoE. You could keep doing that, and you get gold. So you do it twice, and then you literally get 1,000 gold, and that's actually really good. And I'm gonna put the time it took to do that, and then if you want like 10,000 gold, then I'll put it on the screen if you just straight up farm it. Also, make sure you literally do this. You literally go to achievements and collect these. So it's like different achievements which give you gold and stuff. And what you could do is just go, just click roll, click switch. Switch, you get units, you roll like this. I don't have any more space, but you literally get so many units, and then you go here, feed, and then select all these. I don't really need to level my Broly because he's strong enough, and I don't really want to max him out. Alright, so the next thing to get gems, the best way to get gems is honestly Sand Raid if you're strong enough. This is because it gives you 100 gems when you complete the raid. So I'll Broly, and he's strong enough. Level 11 is just perfect because my first move, the green blaster, like one shots the basic units, and it's good for the early levels. Look, my green blaster just one shot at them, and it's pretty easy because the only hard thing about it is like wave 6, I believe. There's some stronger mobs that toss rocks at you, but there's a way you could avoid it. pretty easily because it's linear and you could just simply dodge them, or if they're too collided with other units and they explode onto themselves. And sometimes these ninjas would use like an explosive kunai, which does quite a bit of damage, but like you should be like tanky enough to tank some of it because you won't get hit by multiple of them. So all you need is good AoE, and I suggest this if you have a good if you have a friend with a good legendary unit also, you could duo with them, and then you could you duo with them, and then you just clear one side, he clears the other side. And I'm pretty sure like if you're in groups, so like duos, then the mobs are like a little bit stronger. If you're in trios, the mobs are decently stronger, and if you're in fours, a group of four, then the mobs are like quite strong. So keep in mind that. And so if you guys are all on the playing field, it should be easy to like do the dungeon or raid casually. So these rock guys are pretty strong, but with my AoE I could just wipe them out. And then if you have a strong unit, this is the best way to farm gems. Other than that, you could just spam the tuning exams or the first raid, because the first raid is pretty easy too. This is a more time consuming, but it's way worth it, especially since you get 100 gems. That's like one unit or one character. And if you do this like 45 times as a Fisher Legendary, like if you're willing to grind that much, like I'm just like, since they spawn in the same area, they just funnel like this, and I have a move that can blast them like this, and I'm literally kill every single one. And it's so good. And so, oh yeah, see, you see how those rocks collided because there's so many units there. Sometimes that happens, and if you're fortunate for that happens, that's good. But if not, you see them coming, you just dodge. You just dodge them. It's just not that hard to dodge too. So after this, I'm gonna show you guys how to beat the sadness boss or pain boss. And honestly, duos is pretty hard. Trios is pretty hard also. But for solos and squads is pretty easy in my opinion, only because like you have a lot of HP as 4 people to be able to fend off the bosses, while in solos also the HP of the bosses are way lowered, so it's easier to kill them. I'm also be showing you some tips and tricks on how to like just improve overall in these raids in the next sadness boss. So look, I get 100 gems and 750 gold. That's very good, and I get good units also. Also, I got a daily reward is day 2, so I get 5 gems and 15 gold. Pretty decent. Make sure you put the code in the description also. Oh, it's Itachi. I heard this Itachi is pretty decent, but it's mostly single target, so it's not good at AoE clearing, and Dio is pretty good. See, a lot of people have Itachi, but evolved Itachi is better, obviously, because it's legendary. So if you're able to get this regular Itachi, you could try to level or evolve them. So after, make sure also that your slots, there's enough slots to put in people. So I don't really need these many Rukias, I guess. So I'll just feed my Broly. I'll just feed my Broly like these basic units. Yeah, I don't know if the bosses do anything as these folders, but I might try to keep them just in case. Alright, so now on to the sadness raid. Okay, for the sadness raid, don't think just because I have a level 11 Broly that it's easy for me. because it's pretty difficult, but I use certain techniques in order to beat all these paths, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So the first boss, these shurikens are literally deadly, so it takes about like 10 seconds, of 7 to 10 seconds for those shurikens to spawn. So I'll count my head as I'm fighting. Oh, it passes, and I use like a move that I'm stationary in, so I know it can't hit me, and I just hit it. I hit the path, and then it's about to come up, so I dodge and I go back and fight it. Also, I know there's a mechanic for some units that certain moves make you invincible, so like I could time it like that. My rampage move makes it so I'm invincible for a brief second, and so is my absolute valve. So if I charge that up, I won't get hit, you see? If I'm able to time that, I'm just counting. Like after that, it's like 3, 4, 5, 6, boom, 7, and he attacks me. Sometimes the dodges don't work because it's laggy, but that's whatever. So this boss is pretty easy, and it's okay if you take a certain amount of, like some amount of damage, because you heal after every wave. You should heal, and that's for every single raid, which is pretty helpful, because you could take a decent amount of damage and just heal it all up later. So this beast path, the beast path, is easy to counter, only because I have a move that I have immunity as, and as the bomb drops, I just use it. There's also an easier method if you don't have that. If you have mobility anyway, you could just use the regular moves on the beast path, and if you have mobility, you could just use it and run away. And sometimes you get unlucky, but it doesn't do damage, and you might get hit by one. But most of the time, you should be able to dodge it. Or if you don't even have mobility, you could run away from it, because like the second you see the circle, if you run away from it, it's not boom. Like you need to get lucky, and if you time it correctly, you could run away, because you're faster than the bombs dropping. But what I like to do is just when the circle appears, because I know this move gives me immunity, I could literally wait for her to use it like that, and I activate it. So then when bombs drop, I take 0 damage. It's kind of broken, but like it's a technique that you should know how to use. So for the sadness, he's actually very strong, but it's like 7 to 15 seconds. It varies for him to use his move, and I could try to time rampage or something like that, like this, but sometimes it glitches and it's not the best. And his animation is very slow too. But honestly, he doesn't do that much damage, so as long as you could do a lot of damage to him before he kills you, then that's nice. Like I already have him half health, and he used like first pull on me twice, or almighty pull. See, he used almighty push there, and I timed my thing. I don't know, I think that's a glitch. That's actually a glitch, because sometimes when he pulls you in, like you just get one-shotted, and that's a glitch. But usually he shouldn't do that, and it should be easy to kill him if you're able to have enough HP. Okay, I'm gonna do the sadness raid again, just because that bug happened to me, and that's very unfortunate. But hopefully it doesn't happen to me this time, and I'm gonna show you guys that my method does work. So I'm dodging these kunais or whatever, explosive kunais, because they're lethal. Use my move, and I'll run away. Right, I'm fighting him, I'm counting. Oh, it's about to activate, and so I have to run away. Sometimes I get hit because even if I dodge, it tracks me or it lags, but that's fine because I heal. Remember that you heal in the next wave. That's important to remember. So I blast him away, and then I know he's using his shuriken soon. And look, you could combo your moves like what I just did there. I would kick him up and then use my AoE move and then dash away so I don't get hit by his kunais. So this beast path is the easiest. You just attack him, and then if you have a immunity move, you use it or you run away. Compared to the other boss or other path where you have to run away and time your runs. This one is more like skill based and luck based a bit. Also, this move, it gets me into the air, so if I could time that move too. But usually like he would use this move and I'll run away and I won't get hit. So this beast path should be easy. I'll fast forward until I'm at the sadness. Another tip for sadness is when you kill the beast path, you should try to use your invincibility move right away if you have one, like this, cause he literally pulls you in instantly. Hopefully he doesn't one-shot me, cause I'm pretty sure that's a bug and this is unfortunate, but I do a lot of damage to him. Like he's very tanky compared, he's very not tanky compared to the other bosses in my opinion. So I could probably shred him pretty easily. See, it doesn't do that much damage. As long as I have enough HP from the last boss fights, and I should be good. Hopefully he doesn't bug on me, but I'm gonna use this move just in case. And then boom, I beat the sadness boss. Gain good amount of units, and it gives you 75 gems. And I'm pretty sure sand raid is better unless you have very strong units, and in the future this is probably the best method to get gems if you're strong enough. But other than that, I've showed you the best gold method, the best gems method that I found in my opinion. And later, either on Wednesday or Thursday, maybe Friday, when there's a new update for more characters, I'm gonna try to make a tier list so you guys know what characters to aim for, or aim for your favorite character, because most of them are balanced. Some of them are really bad, some of them really like not shouldn't belong in certain areas, but like it's pretty like balanced overall in my opinion. So I hope you guys try out this game, enjoy, use the codes in my description. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I helped you out, and I also hope that you have a wonderful day, and peace out.